Robbie Lawler. You called for a fight with Robbie Lawler. Is it just because he is the number one guy that fight interests you? What is it most that you want about that fight?
Yeah, if the journalists and the fans don't think that I'm ready to fight Jacare right away, then in the top 10 rankings, he's the next guy. So let me fight that and demonstrate that I deserve to be in a title fight. Let me fight the next best guy and very clearly show that I really deserve to be there, and then I can get the title.
You've been rumored to fight Mayhem and stuff. Where does he fit into that?
Well, he was 3 rows back on the right-hand side of the stage, and I actually kissed him on my way out. So, he's like, we would have put on a show. Like, absolutely. The guy comes to fight every time, and so did Melvin. Jason would move forward, and I'd move forward, then we'd meet in the middle, and we'd punch each other until one of the people that messed up in her first round would then decide which one of us fought best, because neither of us are going to knock each other out, neither of us are going to submit each other. We'll just sit there and pound each other until somebody came up with who the better fighter was, which is dumb. But
is your preference the Jacare fight, though? Is that the one you want?
Of course I want the title, but I want to fight the best, and there's some fantastic fighters in the middleweight division. I think Strikeforce unquestionably has the best heavyweights in the world, and middleweight, we're very, very close to being the contenders with some of the athletes that we have. So I want to fight those big named guys. I want to be that. Right now I think I'm a fairly decent fighter, but not very many people truly know who I am. So let me fight the Kung Lees, let me fight the Robbie Lawlers, and let me demonstrate that I deserve to be considered one of the better fighters. It was going to be a second round knockout. That was the plan. So now you guys know. Go out there, go like this a lot until he got tired, and then go like this until he was dead. But it just didn't happen. So I don't know. Maybe I should have moved up the time a little bit. Whatever. I'm not gonna be bummed that I submitted the guy, but I did. I want to put on exciting, explosive fights. That's what Showtime does. That's what Strikeforce does. We go out there and put on shows, and that's why I fight for them. So they're always going to make matchups. The potential's there, and I kind of feel like I let you guys down, but just keep putting me out there, and I'll keep.
You didn't let any of us down. Submissions are pretty thrilling.
They are cool.
When you're locking it up and you're waiting for that moment to see what's going to happen. I don't know. That's the way I feel.
You shot it really aggressively for your takedown after eating the big leg kick from Manhoef. Did kind of take advantage from that, trying to give you a sense of urgency to shoot at his down?
There's not really a mark there. So, I was off balance, and no. I've been kickboxing for a long time. I started at the pit, Chuck Liddell and Scott Lights Out Lighty, Gam McGee. They kind of kick hard. And I check with my knees. My balance was back. I like checking with my knees. It usually hurts the guy more than it hurts me. And, I just off balance.
Sam, you're very cerebral in all the things you do, from your walkout song, the way you speak after the fight. How much of that is taking the chance to use your spotlight to talk about the issues, talk about the military, and kind of get that out there? Because obviously everyone is really talking about the military.
It's really one of the most important things about fighting. I represent a group of people much more important than me. That's people in uniform right now. Some of the organizations that I work with, Soldiers Angels, Green Beret Foundation, those are things that I really care about. That's what I'm passionate about. Fighting is an opportunity to get on a platform to demonstrate that the really important people are not the guys in the cage. We have fun, it's great, but it's the guys that give us the opportunity to watch this stuff on TV without getting blown up, which is guys and gals in uniform. So it's really very, 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 very important to me. My bosses were out there tonight, and I think the platform's going to grow, and I'm going to have a better opportunity to speak for men and women in uniform.
Maybe there's some frustration that you weren't getting the fighters. Has that been addressed? Do you feel like
I want to fight right now. I'm a fighter. If I'm not overseas, I want to fight. If I'm not in uniform, I want to fight. Is this absolutely, totally crystal clear? Where's everybody else from Strikeforce?
I like fighting if I'm not overseas.
I feel like I'm wasting my time if I'm not in the cage, because I'm a sniper, I'm a ranger, I'm a Green Beret. I've been to every single cool guy school that Special Forces has, and I'm completely wasting my life away if I'm not taking the opportunity to be in the cage. So if I'm not in the cage, I'm going to go back to Iraq and Afghanistan. That's just how it's going to work.
We'd like to fight that on
The what?
June cards in Texas. I'm not a big fan of Texas judges right now. I do want to, like I just said, I want to fight, so I'm not going to be like, if they say, hey, do you want to fight in June? I'll be like, well, no, location-wise, I hear it's not that nice there in June. So, of course, I'll fight there in June. Do I want to? I don't care. I want to fight. That's my priority. So whatever they tell me to do, I'll do.
Do you have a time frame what you're looking to do?
My wife's right there. She has a very clear timeline of how long I can fight for. Yeah, I do. I have an idea about how long I'm going to fight for, and I'm going to have a very substantial amount of time that I still want to give to be a Green Beret. I'm going to finish my career in the military, so as soon as I'm done, I'm going to get back up there. Woo! That's a champ.
Champ again. Congratulations, Dan. Any more questions for Tim?
Is that timetable going to change if you become a champion?
Does that timetable change if what?
If you become a champion.
What?
Does that timetable for you to stay fighting in the cage versus going back over to Iraq
No.
change?
This is really pretty, but no. The most important thing is what you do overseas. So my timeline for me is very clear, and I've expressed that to my chain of command. I'm going to fight for a little while, and as soon as I'm done fighting, I'm going to be right back over there doing the most important job. But no, if I get the title, I'll do my thing. And